5 mistakes you're making and why you're not seeing results. Whether it's fat loss, muscle gain, or just general fitness tips, here are 5 mistakes you're probably making. And don't get me wrong, everyone probably makes these mistakes. I've even made these mistakes. So if you're making them, don't worry, we're gonna walk through it and we're gonna figure it out together. Number one is inconsistently training. Now, I know this could be hard. Sometimes you got like a birthday coming up, or you got like you're hanging out with your friends and it's hard to like stay consistent because all the time you guys want to go out and go do something. And I know it could be honestly difficult, very, very difficult for a lot of people. But once you get the rhythm down of maybe just be like, okay, you know what? Every Monday I'm going to go and hold yourself accountable to that. That could really get you into setting good habits for the future. Cause I feel like in the beginning, it was very hard to stay consistent. Very, very hard. Maybe give yourself a little bit of a nudge by a little bit motivation. Kind of give yourself a little bit like something to get motivated for. Maybe kind of like, all right, so I'm going to go to the gym. Then like maybe kind of pump yourself up a little bit before you go. So then you kind of can have a little bit of motivation, have a little fun. Cause you know what? Like staying consistent is going to be hard, but you have to kind of like get yourself in the right mindset to keep yourself accountable for the long run. And honestly, once you get into the habit, you're good. You're locked in. Once you get into the habit, just try it for a month. Stay consistent for a month. Every Monday, go and do something. You'll be fine. Number 2 is poor nutrition. Now, this is a big key thing that a lot of people get wrong. Nutrition is honestly the key factor behind building muscle and losing fat. If you don't focus on your nutrition, and I say this very, very clear. If you don't focus on your nutrition, you're not going to see any results. For me, I was training for 3+ years, weight training, and I lost muscle. I honestly lost muscle. I got really thin, lost muscle. And you know why? It was because I wasn't eating the proper nutrition. When I flipped the switch, started eating the proper nutrition, game changer. Number 3 is a lack of progressive overload. Now, if you don't know what progressive overloaded is, it's basically gradually you are increasing weight, meaning your strength is increasing in the gym. So when you have a weight and you start at 30, you don't have to just jump up to just doing 40 the next day. No, you're going to gradually increase, maybe see if you could hit that 40 in the next like 3 weeks and see if your strength honestly improves. This is what the progressive overload is, and you want to make sure that you're consistently doing that or you're not going to see as much results. Number 4 is getting enough recovery. Now, let me let you guys in a little secret here. Recovery is actually where you're building muscle. It's not in the gym. In the gym, your muscles are being broken down. You're breaking them down every single time you lift up that weight, you go to failure, you're breaking them down. But it's during the recovery period is when you're actually gonna get the muscle building process. So if you are overtraining and constantly training till failure every single day, and every single one of your workouts every day, you're not going to see results because your muscles are just on overdrive. Like they don't have any of the time to build that recovery. Because when you have this break, and when you have this break, that's when your muscles are repairing themselves and they get stronger, which means they get bigger. Number 5 is too much focus on cardio. Now, cardio is a great thing. I think it's amazing. I do cardio all the time, but there was a point in time where I was running miles every single day. Like I was running 4 to 5 miles, 4 to 6 miles every single day. I was very thin. Same kind of story. I was very thin, running 4 to 6 miles. Now, I think cardio is very important. I still do cardio a lot, but I try to keep it my cardio in the more doing more sprints and sticking to maybe like doing if I was going to do longer distance, maybe just doing straight 2 miles. I like to do more sprint work, which is like can build a lot more muscle endurance. And then also like when it comes to I'm also a soccer player, so I also do I like to do 2 miles for endurance, but I also don't like to push it and do 4 to 5 miles every single day. I might do 4 miles occasionally, maybe I'll usually maybe do them once a week or like every 2 weeks. I'll do a longer, maybe like 4 to 6 mile run, but I really like to keep it limited for that muscle building process. And if you are overly doing too much cardio, that could impact your muscles. And there you go. 5 mistakes you might be making. Go check out one of my other videos to go see some other cool stuff that I do here. Bye, guys.